Hello everyone, it's Eddie the Chump coming back with another video, and today's video is it has a title and it's called Just Don't Quit, and this video is inspired by me watching a good friend of mine's, Easy1337 or Snow. He made a video about talking about real things in his life, talking about depression, his social life, his personal problems and things like that, and he did it in a non-sickly way. Like, he wasn't just trying to exploit it for YouTube or anything like that. He was really talking about who he was and things that were happening in his life, and it just kind of inspired me because it reminded me of why I wanted to do this in the first place. Just a quick note about the gameplay before I get into the subject. This is my very first nuclear streak, so 30 kills with my gun without dying, which is actually in this game much harder than a Moab, and I got it on one of my least favourite maps, Hijacked, with one of my favourite guns though. So I hope you enjoy the gameplay. I'm actually not going to edit it this time because I need the time to talk about the subjects that I'm going to talk about. I've only got about 7 minutes, so let's get into it. Right, just don't quit. When you're younger, as I'm sure a lot of you who are watching this video are younger, I'm talking about between the ages of about 15 to even about 23, the realities of life, unless you're very privileged and you come from a wealthy background, won't quite have sunk in properly, and they sink in at different times for different people. Some people are lucky and they get to stave it off for a little bit longer, like I did, because I went to university and things like that, and other people don't. They have to go out and work for a living immediately. Life has a funny way of challenging you to try and be the best person that you can be, and a lot of the time, once you start to get older, and it happens a few times, and you lose things that you really didn't want to lose, say if it's a partner or it's a relationship that went bad that you really didn't want to, and things like that, things that can really break your heart. After a while, it can be very tempting to want to retreat inside yourself and to give up, basically. And I can say from personal experience that there have been a number of times in my life where I've wanted to do that. For those of you who don't know, just a little bit of real talk right now. I'm a graphic designer, okay, and I had a job at a sign making company designing all the signs and things like that, but I was laid off in February, and the recession we have in Britain is quite bad, so I haven't been able to find full-time employment since then. So as a result of that, I have claimed benefit. There's two things I want to talk about here. One, you're not evil if you want to claim benefit in a time of need, I don't think. Some people are victimized or politicized for claiming help when they need it. I don't believe that. I think that's exactly what it's there for, actually. I think smarter people than us came up with the idea of public insurance and public benefit to help people who are struggling, and I think I don't see that as a sign of failure. I see that as a sign of me being on my road to success. I know that sounds ironic, but to be out of work, there's no shame in it. There is shame in not trying to find work. There is shame in not trying to better oneself. But I'm not that kind of person, and that's the message of the video. Is it's okay to fail, but it's not okay to give up, I don't think. Although there have been times in my life where I have really felt like it, and I really hope that most people that watch this video don't have to experience what that's like, to be laid off from a job that you really like, because I really liked my job. The company just couldn't afford to keep me, and that was in February, and it's now December, so in 2 months time that'll be a whole year that I've been out of work. Now what I've done to not give up is I've tried to make everything that I do positive. So I started this YouTube channel, and I started turning my gaming hobby into something that was creative and inspiring for me. It helped me learn how to make, well, I already knew how to make videos because of my previous career, but making videos like this I didn't know how to do. learning new skills, keeping up with practice with my design, doing backgrounds for people, getting involved in the community. All these things are proactive ways to try and keep oneself busy and one's skills up to scratch, so you can find work, because you never know who you're going to meet, you never know what you're going to do. You know, before I started YouTube, I didn't know that I'd meet Will the Hovis Man or or Barry Easy now. I didn't know these people at all, and now they're my friends, and you know, we regularly play together and inspire each other and rate each other's videos, and we've got a little community going, and it's really good. And I wouldn't have done that if I'd given up and I'd said, oh, it's just a hobby, I'll stop gaming, I should really take this more seriously or that more seriously. But I've done it, and I'm really proud of what I've done. I'm really proud of the fact that I haven't given up, despite, you know, relative hardship. I don't want to make it sound like it, you know, I'm desperately poor and can't eat. That's not the way it works. I have a lovely place to live, I have good friends, so I'm okay. It just really made me think, the video I saw the other day where someone talked about their life. I remember wanting to get into YouTube to want to do that, because that's what I liked. You know, I really liked Hutch's videos, I really liked Respawn's videos, because they, you know, a lot of them were funny, but there was a real touch of their personalities in them, and I really felt like of course you can't know someone anecdotally because you're seeing them on a superficial level, but you know, there's a sense of sharing, you know, that I really liked and that I wanted to do. So this is a re-establishment of that kind of video. It's a bit more serious than my normal ones. I can be up and down. I mean, I have never really spoken about depression, and although I would not consider myself and have not been diagnosed as bipolar, there's my nuclear streak, just so you see it, and in classic Eddie style I get it and then die instantly, you'll see in a minute. I haven't been diagnosed, but I'm definitely on that spectrum. So I definitely I can have mania and I can be incredibly depressed, which makes not giving up all the harder sometimes. But the important thing to think about is, it's not, some people, you know, I've spoken to friends, they worry about disappointing their family or disappointing other people. Really, the real crime is disappointing yourself, and that's something that I refuse to do, that I don't want to do. And I hope you enjoyed that video. It was quite personal. I enjoyed making it. I have updated these, so you can go to my channel now, you can go to my Twitter, and you can go to my Twitch TV. Please go and follow that. I will be streaming. Yeah, that'd be great. Cheers.